right, I got my motherboard in. I didn't bring it out here yet. And I have to unscrew this panel. Before I do anything, I want to hit the power switch and make sure it's all unplugged. Okay, it's unplugged. That's extremely important. We don't want electricity going to this when we're working on it. And then, well, this is not going to fit. I'm going to have to get a regular screwdriver, Phillips head. I'll be right back. But anyway, we don't want power going to it. We're working on installing the motherboard, and then we fry it, and that thing was not cheap. So I'll be right back. I got to get a regular Phillips head. Oh, I got a regular Phillips head here. I'll unscrew these screws. We had to work on replacing the capacitor one time, and LP was up here, and he's the one who did it, and I had done a short video on it a while back. It's been 2-3 years ago. Oh god, I can't see. Anyway, we decided to change out the screws because they were the hex or the star shape like this, and we decided let's just get Phillips head screws. It'd be a whole lot easier to replace the thing, take the panel off and all that stuff. I can't stand when they put stuff like that on there, and you just gotta it's so aggravating to hunt for the right size and all that stuff, because sometimes I don't put stuff back like I should, I reckon you can say. So I should have taken the top off first. There's 2 screws. Well, there's screws. How come they're not coming out? I should have taken this top off first, and I didn't do it. Well, that doesn't make sense. Where are my other screws? I'm supposed to have 4. There's 1, 2, 3. It's my 4th screw. Oh, there it is. It came out. They all came out and landed right there. But yeah, I should have taken this off first, and I didn't do it. I'm a dummy sometimes. So we've come a long ways with technology, with chips and stuff. I remember when we had just a carburetor, like for cars and stuff, and then they came out with the fuel injection. And I remember LP, he's very mechanical, okay? He used to drag race and stuff like that. And I got into drag racing some because of him. Because I used to have a Z28 Camaro. It was 1980. Beautiful car, Chevy orange, T-tops and all. And I got rid of it after I had my son. But anyway, I mean, that has nothing to do with it. But anyway, he had to work on a fuel injection system. He hated it, I remember. But now everything's fuel injection, right? So let's see, we got to get this out. And the best thing to do is for me to get my camera and take a picture of this, so that I don't get the wires wrong. Because we need the wires to go exactly in the right places like they have them here, right? Right. This is M minus, this is M plus. This goes in there, that there, A something, AC. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, I don't know what all was recorded. I apologize. I saw a little card on the floor. Somehow or another it came off my table, and I thought it was my card. It was an old card, it's a shorter card. I cleared it. It said it was full. I'm like, that's weird, you know. So because the card doesn't fill up that fast on this card, this can record a lot of hours. So Anyway, I picked it up, put it in here, and it was acting stupid and saying something's wrong with my dash and all this stuff. Kept turning off on me. So I don't know if I recorded. I don't know if it recorded me taking this off and stuff. But I saved it inside to see if I got it. But anyway, I found my other card. It was still in my computer when I uploaded my last video. So anyway, so I got my motherboard in just in case it didn't record. I got my motherboard in. I got the panel off. I took a picture of this because I need to make sure I get my wires correct. It is unplugged. There's no power going to this. That's extremely important. You do not want power going to this. And LP worked on the capacitor. This is the capacitor over here, or right here. This is the capacitor. I had to replace it one time. The capacitor is still good as far as I know. Anyway, all I need to do is unscrew this panel. Let me see. This might be too. Might be, let's see. Yeah, these outside screws. That's too big. I need smaller tip, smaller Phillips head tip. Got all this stuff scrambled in here like eggs. Okay, let's use a small one. All right. So I can't pull this but so far because it's hooked up to the lathe, grounded to the lathe here. I don't know that I unscrewed them all the way. I'm just turning it several times to see if I can lift that panel out. Let me see. I don't think so. So anyway, and I said in the other video, in case it didn't record properly, I'm going to say it again. I can always delete it. I'm doing this to be helpful for somebody out there that might be wanting to replace their motherboard and they don't know for sure what to do. I need to unplug these. Come on, come on. Don't be like that on me. That screw fell down in there. That's okay. That screw fell down. I didn't want to have to unhook these, but I might have to. No, I can unplug them from the motherboard down here. That's unplugged. That's unplugged. If I can get this one to let go. It's being stupid on me. Boy, that's on there. Okay. Let's see if I can lift it out of here. But I haven't unplugged those other wires because I don't want to have to unplug them unless they have to be unplugged. Ooh, that broke off. Okay. Yeah, it chipped off right there. I should have done better than that. No wonder it didn't get unscrewed all the way, Linda. Where'd the other screw go? The screw was in here. I didn't know it. M right here. Don't know if you can see it or not, but it has M minus right here, M plus right here. Okay, M minus, and this other wire is marked as M plus. These over here, here, and here are A1, AC1 and AC2. Okay, and then the main switch has to go right here, and I need to be able to take this switch off. I'm not certain how that was taken off. Alright, how did that come off? Okay, I found it. It's got like a little hidden screw that goes down in this hole, I bet. I don't have any air. Ah. Alright, I found the correct Allen wrench, so I can loosen this nut up in here and take it off so that I can take off the knob. I forgot about this. Forgot all about it. Let's see if it'll... There we go. Okay, we got it. There we go. We don't need to lose that baby. Let's see. I'll stick it in the knob right there. No, we don't need to lose that. Now I need to undo that, and I got to find the correct size to get that done. Okay, I have an adjustable wrench. Hopefully that'll work. Let me make sure I get the right size here. So maybe that's the right. Now, don't be stupid on me. There we go. There we go. We should be able to get that off. So we can get this off. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, we got that. Where'd that nut go? There it is. I mean, that washer. Get that old one off. Put that right on here. I don't know that this is any good anymore, but we'll keep it together. What do you think? Yeah? Now, I wonder if I should just go ahead and put the new motherboard on in and then put that on. What do you think? See if I can slide this on down in here. I'm doing things a little bit on the lazy side. I hope that things will be okay. They do. They will. I just don't feel like undoing all these wires here. Alright, now, I wish I had a magnetic driver here. Gotta hold my finger, get that started. Get the next one started. Oh no. Let's get it in this corner over here first. Let's see if I can get it over there. So anyway, you might not be able to see everything, but you're getting the gist of it, what's going on. Okay, I finally got it in the hole. Let's see if I can get it screwed in. Okay, I got it finally. Gee, that was aggravating. I had to turn it this way to get it over in there. Man, that was a pain in the butt. Oh, I don't have it on tighten, do I? Let's do this one over here. I like to do opposites when I tighten things down. All right, we got it screwed in. Now, see about putting this switch in, right? It has to go in like this. What am I doing? Okay, there we go. Let's get this on there. Make sure the camera is catching what I'm doing, I reckon. Make sure it's positioned in a good way. I don't want to tighten it too much, but I got that on there. Okay, now I need to plug these things back in. This is M minus, this is M plus. Minus is plugged in. Now I gotta plug in the M plus. Let's pull this under here. Those wires don't need to be like that. Okay, I got those plugged in. M plus, M plus, M minus, M minus. Because I marked those, I know where they go. This right here, I can't remember which way it went, so I have to look at the picture and make sure I have this plugged in the correct way. AC2, this is AC1. AC1 goes over here. That's plugged in. And then AC2, go out of the way. No, get out of the way. AC2, AC2. AC2 is plugged in. Now all I have to do is plug that in. I need to look at my picture. What am I doing with I don't need that on. Let's see. Okay, I have a good picture of that. The red comes over here on the closest to us, and white, and then black. So it's supposed to be this way, not the other way. All right. So it's a good thing I took a picture of it. See? So that wire right there, you don't want that backwards. Red is closest to us. So I'm gonna plug that in. This little slot down here. My video camera just turned off on me for some stupid reason. Had to turn it right back on. It just, every once in a while it does like that. It just turns off on me. Alright. We have everything hooked up except putting the knob back on. And then putting the panel back up. Okay. I almost forgot about that screw being in there. Let's put the panel back on here, I think. We might can plug it in at this point. What do you think? So let's plug it in and see if it works before I put the panel on, because I sure don't want to put the panel on and it doesn't work still. That would be bad. So I'll be right back. All right, here we go. Let's turn it on. Huh. I don't have the power plugged in. Woo! Okay, I had a little bit of a scare because it wasn't turning on. Come to find out, I had my... Hold on a second. So anyway, I had to stop. LP called me. I was asking him to come over here a minute. It wasn't working. The power wasn't working. Come to find out, somehow or another, I bumped my forward and reverse switch where it was not in a position. So I was talking to AI about it stuff, and it was telling me stuff to do and check. And so I told him what kind of lathe I have, and anyway, it said something about forward and reverse switch, and I thought, well, I've been bending this thing around and stuff trying to get to that screw over there. I might have bumped that forward and reverse, so let me see. So I put it in a position, turned it on, and sure enough, it works. Let's get it. Let's see. So I got it in a position. The knob turns it up and down with speed, see? So it works, and it works perfectly. All right, we got it. Screw this on. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put this panel on, and I'm gonna fool with that other stuff later. In other words, I'm gonna fool with putting the knob on after I get this on, because cannot tell what way the direction the knob's supposed to go in the first place. Come on. Get this done. Get this on. The good thing is it does work. We got it. Yeah, that was a scare. My heart dropped. I hate it when my heart drops like that. It feels so bad. Don't you? It's such a bad feeling. Alright, but we're getting it now. Ow. I wish I didn't have to go to work, that's for sure. Let's see. Okay, get these screws in. Go ahead and put all these on here like this. Get these in. All right, we got it done. I'll get that knob on, and we got it. Ooh, that scared the crap out of me. We got that. All right. I gotta get this knob on. Almost forgot. Get this knob on. All right, we got that. And all I have to do is put this on. That should be I'm not sure how to get this knob on where it's supposed to be. There it goes. Got it finally. I had to twist it. Alright, we got it. I had a hard time finding where to get that knob to go in and get that hex screw in there. But I finally got it, and I didn't want to spend all my video just looking at that. That's stupid. That's just, no. But anyway, it works. Turn on the power. And the knob works. Turn it up and down. There we go. We got it. We got it. It's done. Boom, shakalaka. Woo! All right. Y'all have a good evening. And smile. And don't give up. Don't give up.